He's the master of a dodgy deal. Mezin Hadad, the king of lemon cars, is back. No signs, no showroom. Instead, he's operating in the shadows of a residential back street. And the neighbours have had enough.
There'll be about 10 cars sometimes, and then you'll see those cars go and there'll be new cars.
It's definitely disappointing and very unnerving to know what's going on.
The man you see here in the singlet would have you believe he's an automotive tycoon. But in the real world, he's one of the shonkiest salesmen we've ever come across.
Oh, hello, Maz. Mezin Hadad, Reece Alessandro from the Current Affair. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Turn that off and then we can talk.
We exposed Mezin Hadad's long line of unhappy customers and his pattern of aggression.
Why are you running, Maz?
Tonight, a new rock bottom for the king of lemons.
He's been told that he can't do it. He doesn't obviously care. He's a selfish person and he just wants to make money quick and easy and take advantage of all of these people, and he doesn't care about the consequences of his actions.
The women you see here aren't in the market for a used car, which is a shame because their neighbourhood is full of them, overrun by a car salesman without a car yard.
I find it really frustrating, especially with someone who has family that come and visit and, you know, they can't find a park.
Fearing for their own safety, they don't want to be identified, but felt compelled to warn others when they figured out who the mystery salesman was.
And we put two and two together when we kind of looked at him and were like, we know that face. And then as soon as we made the connection as to who it was pretty clear what he was doing.
Mezin Hadad first came to our attention at Fair Dinkum Autos on Brisbane's north side.
Because you're not going to air it, you're a liar. You're only going to air what you want to air.
These are the things that your customers are saying about you.
His unhappy customers flooded the Current Affair inbox with stories of oil leaks and anger.
No one's stopping him. That's the thing.
Customers like Nathaniel, who purchased this van from Maz with the dream of tripping around the country. It travelled just 4 hours up the road.
I was just kind of going up a slight incline and I noticed that the car was losing power. Tried shifting gears, but when I realised that that wasn't really doing anything at all.
That was the main thing. That was the main thing.
I'm not here to answer questions.
That was the main thing.
Right.
That was the main thing.
That's enough.
That was the main thing.
Hands off.
The bad publicity saw Fair Dinkum Autos shut down, but some of the vehicles for sale appeared in this yard 20 minutes away.
We hear you're setting up shop elsewhere. Are you still selling cars in Queensland, Maz?
And following that rumoured shift, months later, Maz was spotted at this nameless location closer to the CBD. It's where a number of cars were pictured for sale on Facebook under the name Arun Dev. The Current Affair understands Maz was then evicted from the property over allegations of unpaid rent. That's when the street sales started under the same name in the Brisbane suburb of Nunda, where he's been spotted pacing the footpath on the phone.
I'd actually had to call the cops 3 times in 3 separate occasions of hearing like someone screaming down like the road, hearing like just things that, you know, you listen and you're like, that doesn't sound right.
Number plates are shuffled like playing cards as prospective buyers come to inspect. Some of the vehicles parked on private property with explanatory notes.
This car has a problem. That's why I had to push it here.
That's this car Maz is pictured beside with a would-be buyer. Still selling, despite the fact he was banned from the industry by the Office of Fair Trading for dodgy dealings.
All it takes is one bad apple and the whole industry is sort of soured by some pretty terrible behaviour.
James Ward from drive.com.au says dodgy operators know how to sense a vulnerable, desperate buyer.
Trust your instincts. If it feels like too good of a deal or if it feels off, just walk away. There will be another car that suits your needs and budgets before too long.
What needs to happen here as far as the two of you are concerned?
Oh, definitely police action, I would hope, in terms of seriously stopping this man from being able to continue this business, and also for the safety of the neighbourhood, getting him out of that area as quickly as possible, because who knows.
And we sent Maz a list of questions, but there's been no response. He might be too busy dealing with Queensland Fair Trading, which has slapped him with 8 charges.